Welcome everybody to the Bitlantis News. I'm your host Kahzi, and I'm here to tell you all the constant drama that revolves around the Bitlantis SMP. Currently, the SMP has been filled with drama, and I'm here to tell you all of it. First up, the shopping district is beginning to get more populated with shops. Last episode, I told you the Bitlantis news station was created, but it was actually moved further down and renovated into the Bitlantis news studio, where I am now. The old location was changed into the auction house, where you can auction off your prized possessions in the future. Also, Intercourse Incorporated has come into town, and the company has begun constructing the Sex Tower. John Reck, inventor of Reck, is the builder and executive for the Sex Tower. We are not really sure what the meaning of the Sex Tower truly is, but we have Skelly on the case. Tell us more. Skelly?
Well, it seems to be very big and green. It looks like something Reck would do. But I can't seem to find Reck anywhere, though. But I found a loyal supporter of Intercourse Incorporated. Now, Wharton, why must you be so spiritually invested into this business? What drives you to dedicate your life into supporting this company?
I like sex.
Well, there you have it. He likes sex. Back to you, Kahzi.
That is well spoken, Skelly. Although on July 10th, a new competitive event was announced to the community. The competition was to kill the most Endermen in 2 days. This event intrigued several members of the SMP, so many started killing Endermen. Slender Blender took on an early lead, killing the Enderman in a warped forest biome. Eventually, Enderswag 357 found the forest that Blender was farming in, so the two decided to split the forest in half and only kill the Enderman in their sections. However, while those two were killing the Enderman by hand, Bell had been constructing another Enderman farm to help increase the kill rates. Ender was asked to help build the farm, and once he saw its efficiency, he began using it the next day. Over time, Bell and Ender climbed the leaderboards, far surpassing Blender. Slee, another competitor, noticed the farm and waited at the farm so long that Bell let him use it. Slee eventually overtook both Bell and Ender, leading to the top 3 winners being Slee, Bell, and Ender, winning the reward of the Scrolls of Dimensional Teleposition. The staff did a little bit of trolling in regards to the reward. The Scrolls of Dimensional Teleposition was an item from Season 4 that allowed the user to spin all entities around it. However, this season, the item is used to teleport the user to spawn and only has a limited number of uses. Yet some of the winners were disappointed to receive a different item than they had expected. They now see it as a worthwhile prize that can come in pretty handy. We have just received information that Spencer has found the man responsible for the Sex Tower being created. Let's have Skelly tell us more.
Thanks, Kahzi. We are here with John Reck, inventor of Reck, to tell us more about Sex Tower. Now, Reck, why would you even think about building this?
Well, back in the olden days, I simply harvested these melons as a means of trading for emeralds with villagers. And eventually, I had too much of these bountiful fruits. So I decided to build a large corporate enterprise. And during my constructions, I did a little bit of research and found out that in Chinese symbolism, the melon was a symbol for fertility and pregnancy. The seeds of a watermelon are said to represent a healthy bundle of children within the wombs of the melon. And so, there it was. Sex Tower.
Well, there you have it. Melon is a symbol for fertility. Returning to you, Kahzi.
Thanks for the insight, Skelly. I can't wait to see the skyscraper finished. Reck is such an inspiring individual. You know what else is inspiring? Our sponsor for today, Spacey's Black Shop of Color, where you can buy the most top-tier foods on the SMP, like some fried chicken, soup, and more. If you're ever hungry, you know what place to buy it from, Spacey's store. Shop now before it's too late. If you have any questions, contact Mr. Spacey 1894. And we're back with the news. Thanks, Kahzi, for the scoop on that. Over the week, Delta and King Drake began killing Constrictor at Rome. When they successfully killed Khan, he was furious. Later, Delta saw Slee punching Constrictor at spawn, and he began to join them. Khan started to say stop, but neither Delta or Slee really stopped, because none of them were planning to kill Constrictor, until Delta received a message from an anonymous user claiming, "I dare you to kill Constrictor." You know, Delta doesn't back down from a dare. Soon after, Delta killed him for the second time, which resulted in a perm ban for the murders. Constrictor lost around 50 levels and some iron armor durability. Many hours passed, and what seemed to be a joke ban actually turned serious, as Delta was still banned from the SMP. But when Constrictor got lots of backlash for banning Delta that long, Khan soon unbanned him and threatened compensation. Delta disagreed as the price he would have to pay is 32 diamonds and 8 netherite ingots. Due to Delta's stubborn behavior, he was banned once again for 7 days, but after negotiations and private DMs, they both agreed to 20 diamonds, which settled the peace between the two. This week's patch notes for the SMP consists of Charlotte yet again having another task. This quest is for the blacksmith building, which requires lava, anvils, and stone bricks. After consideration from Bitzel's last stream of the SMP, the staff have changed the PvP plugin to toggle fighting. There's been lots of mixed opinions on this change, but it's only something we'll have to get used to. In addition, another update has been added to the Lost Ship dungeon. The skeletal boss rate has been lowered to 50% when it was previously 75%. However, we now have discovered where the heavy stick comes from, and it is the silverfish. The silverfish has around a 10 to 15% chance of dropping a heavy stick, yet we do not know the true meaning of the heavy stick. Its description states that it used to be a tool handle and the blacksmith could use it. Breaking news! Later in the evening last night, the wizard announced the opening of the end dimension. This change will significantly impact travel on the SMP. With the Inferno Elytra being available and shulkers being added, this will be revolutionary to the people. So buckle up on Saturday at 7 PM EST for the Ender Dragon fight. The real question is, will the end be custom? Only time will tell. That is all for today on Bitlantis News. Thanks for tuning in and be sure to subscribe. We're so close to 50 subscribers, and once we hit it, the news team has a very special surprise for all of you. Have a good day. Ka-chow!